All right. Good morning and welcome to the Pigskin Pregame Week 6 edition. Hopefully the double mic isn't too bad. I know we were having a few issues with that last night. I tried to make a few changes, so we'll see. I can't make any promises as to it's going to be perfect. We're working with two mics here again. I know we've had some challenges with that, but we're trying our best, and we appreciate you guys bearing with us. Looks like we got game solved in here already, and Caden saying, "Why are you late?" No comment. But we've got a fun slate of games here today, some things we're going to be doing, and for the first time ever in Dr. Pigskin history, we've got a guest for the Pigskin pregame. Some of you that tuned in last night might have seen this coming, but we've got my good friend here, Caden, joining us on stream here today, going to help us break down the Sunday slate. Caden, how you doing today?
Not too shabby. I think I woke up better than you did. And, I mean, I don't look as good right now. But
yeah, true.
That's
understandable. Yeah, man, I was just so tired when I woke up this morning. Kind of all over the place. But we got everything set up. We're good. We're ready to go. I'm uncomfortably hot in this suit right now, unfortunately. But
hey,
we're
honestly,
chilling, man.
You didn't rush this setup, surprisingly.
I didn't rush it?
No, it was like yesterday's was.
Yeah.
No, it was a clean entrance.
Oh, yeah. We did all right. Ooh, GameSoft asking, how did the card opening go? Dude, you'll just have to go back and watch. But let's just say this. I kid you not. On the literal second to last card of the whole pack opening, on the final pack, we got something very unexpected. I was not expecting to get a card as cool as we got. And let's just say potential Hall of Famer autograph. That's what I'll say. It was pretty sick. So we were fired up for that. And that may not be connected to this, but I know we've got a game going on right now. We've just got it up onto the side. It's Jets, Broncos. I mean, it's all right. It's at least like a kind of important game for the Broncos, but this is my channel. Vikings are my favorite team, so they got a little bit of special treatment last week, but it's been a minute since we've done just a good classic pregame stream, so we're going back to doing that today. And as you guys know, the way we start this off is with a little immaculate grid. This guy tried his hand in it yesterday. Got a little bit of a warm-up. Today's the real one. How are you feeling? Getting ready for your first real deal official Dr. Pigskin grid. I'll get it set up here while you give your answer.
Potential Hall of Famer Trevor Lawrence.
I like your thinking.
Okay. I mean, looking at this, a lot more confident because we got team ones. I like the team ones. Do I know if they're better? Honestly, thinking about it a little more, I feel like the stat ones would be easier for me. But these are more fun in my opinion.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, would you like to swap? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, it does this sometimes. But yes, we can swap seats.
Let's do it.
Get you in a better position here. I believe my rarity score was, 225 yesterday, right?
That sounds about right.
225, all right. So that is your score to beat. I think you've got a decent shot. We'll see what you can cook up here. But yeah, I went back and watched the stream a little bit yesterday, and I realized when I had the lav mic, when we switched over to the computer screen, it was not hooked up, so I was just talking into this for nothing, which was kind of crazy. But hilarious. You could barely hear me. But all right, ooh, there's some interesting ones. Okay.
So this is my first time actually taking a look. Raiders, Chargers, Raiders, Steelers, Raiders, Titans. For those, I'm going to apologize now again.
Nah, you got this.
I don't know ball like any of y'all.
Okay. I have
Saints. Okay, I'm stuck on one. I'm just gonna go to the next one. Okay.
I've got a few in mind already.
I'm shocked. Wait, give me my card. Give the card. Where are the cards at? I need inspiration.
Oh, there you go. I like that.
I'm not cheating.
No, it's just inspiration.
Oh, you don't get to see that one. You have to go watch the stream. Okay. Tyler Lockett, TJ Watt, Travis Kelce, Cody Harris. Oh, Steelers, Chargers. We're on the wrong side.
Oh, yeah, that would have been a good one for Najee. Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Oh, these are all...
Saints Titans is a tough one. I'm struggling to think of a good one for that right now.
Glad you're struggling to think of a good one for that one. Yikes. I'm at 0. This is embarrassing.
Okay, do you want a little hint?
Please.
Okay, for
Give me a nickel.
Saints, Chargers, DS. Short little guy.
I have to know the people. That's my rule.
Okay, yeah, I think you know him. I think you know him. What's up, Pear Champ? Good to have you in here. How you doing? I'm doing pretty great right now. Hey, we got a little more Packers representation in here now. DS played in like the late 2000s, early 2010s, and is probably best known for being on these two teams.
Okay, wait, which ones was it?
Saints, Chargers, DS. Short little guy, super short. Like that was his thing. He was tiny. Is there a reason I'm just like Chewbacca? A little bit. It's tied to yesterday's stream, kind of. And honestly, I just wanted to wear this too. It's kind of comfortable, but it's my punishment of sorts / reward for getting a pretty cool card yesterday. I don't know, but also I just kind of wanted to wear it too. It's not even Halloween yet, but
DS. Okay, give me position.
running back.
Oh, Sproles?
Yep, you got it. Oh, you got to click.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
You're good. You're good.
Great, so this is... Okay.
Oh, I just realized Drew Brees would have worked for that too.
Oh.
But Sproles is probably a little bit better than Drew Brees. There you go. Dude, people, yeah, the mouse is,
Jeez.
I know. Try moving it to the left to like there we go. You think I rocked the fit? I appreciate it, man, dude. I've had this for like almost 7 years now. I think I got it for Christmas from my grandparents one year, and every once in a while I pull it out when I need it. You know. All right. Ravens, Chargers.
What team is Stick on? Is Stick on still in the Chargers?
No, but he would work for one of these squares actually.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. He on the? Isn't he on the? Is he on the Raiders?
Wait, or am I? Oh my gosh, no. Cam Miller's on the Raiders. Oh, okay. I thought of Easton Stick for a second too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Dang it.
I don't think Easton Stick has been on the Raiders.
No. What team is he on right now?
I have no idea. I don't know that he's on a team right now. Actually,
Sure he is.
he might be. I think he's a backup somewhere, but.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do Chargers Ravens.
Okay. No, don't. I don't know if it's like the fact that I'm on the spot or what. But
Yeah, no, I feel it. I do the same thing sometimes. When I fill out a grid by myself, I'll go crazy. It usually takes me a while to like ramp up if I'm doing it on stream. Okay, let me see if I can lob you up one here.
Gotta know the players if they're on the roll.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that rules out Saints Steelers then. Dang it.
Okay, Saints Titans.
Dude, I'm not gonna. Some of these combinations are kind of weird, honestly.
Ravens Steelers. Who would do that to either team?
Oh, I know Ravens Steelers one. You'll know this player. I use him a lot on these grids. Receiver, better known for the Steelers, speedy guy, early 2010s. Was really good with the Steelers for a few years. Then he just kind of bounced around. Great deep threat. MW.
Yikes!
Nickname was Conehead because he had a little ponytail that made his head look like a cone.
Oh wait, no, I'm thinking of. It's not,
He was their number one like right before AB.
is the name Marquise Williams just made up?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I'm sure there is a Marquise Williams, but that's not who I'm thinking of.
Okay. Tell me because this is gonna take too long. If I say
Okay. Do you want me to just say it?
Yes.
Okay. Mike Wallace.
Like, oh my god.
Yeah, you know
Holy
Mike
shit.
Wallace. Yeah.
No, I swear I'm not missing up.
Vikings legend Mike Wallace. Yeah, it's just I don't know, like it literally just started doing this like a few months ago, and it's very off and on. Like every once in a while it'll work fine, but then and then it'll do that. It's kind of annoying, but it's extremely annoying.
How do you deal with this?
I don't know, man. And I've like finished writing my video this week.
That's insane.
And it was so annoying having to deal with it.
Oh my gosh.
But yeah, I still make videos, guys, believe it or not. And I've got one actually coming pretty soon here. I plan on recording this week. And I worked on the thumbnail.
Wow.
Mike wah wah wah. Mike wah wah wah.
Let's try this thing.
There it is. He's up at the top. There we go. We got him. There was a recent trade, the Harbaugh swap. I don't know if that would count for a grid technically yet, since he hasn't played on his new team yet. But I like where your head is at, Pair Champ. You're thinking of Odafe Owe. I don't think he would count yet because he hasn't like played for the Chargers yet, if that makes sense. Oh my gosh, I know one for Ravens Chargers. This is one of your guys. Safety. Had him in Madden a lot.
Oh.
You know
yes,
him.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah. There you go. Nice.
See, I just need a little push in the right direction.
Yeah.
I swear, he can vouch for me. I'm not this incompetent.
Oh, yeah. No, you got this.
Well, we got this, but I need a ball. Show me.
Okay. Look at that. We're a third of the way there.
Yeah, it only took
Okay.
10 minutes.
Ravens Titans. Okay. This guy just joined the Ravens. You wouldn't necessarily know him for these two teams, but he's a very known player. He just joined the Ravens this year. Yep. Bang. Nice.
Wow, 14. Okay.
That's a little. I mean, I guess like people just kind of forget he was on the Titans. Steelers Saints. This coffee's hitting, by the way. Shout out Little. Steelers Saints. Okay, there's one I'm thinking of, but I'd be impressed if you knew this player.
Okay, hit me. At least try. I'll try.
Do you know Keenan Lewis?
No.
Okay.
Who's Keenan Lewis?
He was a corner. He was solid for a few years.
Let's try Saints Titans.
Saints Titans. Let's see. Oh no, he didn't play for the Titans. Saints Titans. I don't know why I'm picturing like a wide receiver, but I don't know who. Let's see. I'll see. I'll just look around the whole grid and see. Chargers Raiders. That one, you'd think that there would be more for that. Like I'm shocked we haven't come up with one for Chargers Raiders yet.
What's his name? Cook didn't bounce around the Titans, did he?
Brandon Cooks? No, but that's not a bad guess. He's been pretty much everywhere. Raiders Titans. That one I feel like there should be some good ones for that too, but bro, where's Ryan Nasty at? you'd have one for every single space at this point.
Oh gosh.
Okay.
10, 14. I mean, hey. But I haven't got a single one on my own.
Let's see. Saints Steelers. That's not Keenan Lewis. I don't know why. I'm sure there's like one that's more obvious than Keenan Lewis, but that was the first one that came to mind for me.
This is embarrassing.
I don't know. Does anyone in chat have anything? I mean, what are y'all thinking right now? I know Pear Chape's usually got a good one in his bag too.
I'll take handouts at this point.
Okay, Chargers Raiders. We can get like this is like an in division one. You see stuff like this all the time. Chargers, Raiders. Oh my gosh. Okay, I know the obvious one for Chargers, Raiders. Okay, you know this player. He plays with the Chargers now. Very good defender. Still pretty good, even though he's kind of old. I'm assuming. I think I know who you're typing, even though the keyboard's not working. Ack. Ack, my man. Dude.
Michael,
Yep, there we go. There we go. Yeah, game solved is. Yeah, we're
All right,
yeah, we're
solved.
trying.
Buddy.
Actually, I think you mean Oh my gosh, Michael, wah 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 wah.
For a while.
But dude, this is my sign to get a new. This is my sign to get a new keyboard.
Mike, what?
It's not usually this bad either, which is crazy.
This is not like a skill issue. He's watching it.
Mama. Oh my gosh, we got it. Let's go. All right. There we go. Bang. Okay. Okay, look at that. We got a little T-pose going.
He wasn't the Bears. I did know that one. Mm-hmm. Well, actually, no, I know all these. But...
We got a little T-pose going. Let's see. Oh, Titans, Raiders. I forgot he played for the Raiders. Okay. Quarterback. Drafted by the Titans. Was with the Raiders for like only a season. Yeah?
No, it was?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I forgot he was with the Raiders, but he played in that Thursday night game against the Chargers in 2020. And like low-key, that game kind of kept him in the league for a little bit because he played pretty well in that game. Marcus Mariota, who like was honestly decent for the Commanders when he filled in for Jaden. Bang. There we go. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got 3 more. We got this.
This is easy money. Yeah.
Okay. I still can't think of another Saints Steelers. Oh, what's up, Joao? Martavis Bryant or Marcus Wheaton? Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, Martavis Bryant's a great one. Absolutely. I mean, you know those guys.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
Oh, yeah.
That's who I was thinking
Martavis Bryant.
For Mike Wawa first.
Oh, yeah. I don't know if spiritually he feels like a Raven, but I don't know that he ever made it on the Ravens. Nice. All right. We got 2 left now. I know, like, I don't think AB would have counted just because he never played for the Raiders because he got cut before the season started.
Why's that?
But that would have been a decent one too. But a lot of receiver overlap. Okay, 2 more. Saints, Steelers, Saints, Titans. Oh my gosh, dude. You would think that, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know why Saints Steelers is bugging me so much because I feel like there's a lot of good ones out there. But I, for the life of me, cannot think of another one. I'm trying to think, like, I don't know why I picture like an offensive lineman or something. Oh yeah, Broncos are up now.
Oh, next, my king.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Poor Jets, man. I feel bad for Aaron Glenn.
I feel bad for Justin Fields.
Yeah. Oh, Manny Sanders. You're right. Yeah, dude. You're right. Dude. Yeah. That's a good one. Yeah.
I know that is.
Emmanuel Sanders. Absolutely. Bang. Nice. Wow.
64. I don't care.
All right. Last one. I suppose just because there's not like a lot of obvious ones. Like that's probably but still.
Need to get one by myself.
All right. Saints, Titans. You got this. I believe in you. I mean, for what it's worth, I'm struggling to think of one right now too for Saints, Titans. Oh my gosh. Let's see. We got this. I know 64 is crazy for Emmanuel Sanders. That was a little surprising. I figured like maybe in like the 20s or 30s or something. Oh man. Okay, Saints Titans. This one is crazy. Like there's There's one name I have in mind, but I'm not even sure if he made it onto the Saints. I'm just picturing him because he went stupid in the preseason against the Saints back in like 2013 or whatever. Okay. Oh, these AFC, NFC ones can be tough sometimes, especially like if there's very little. Nick Van Nett, dude. I'm not gonna lie, I had no idea he played for those teams.
I knew who that was.
Nick Van Nett. Oh my goodness. See, and it's like tough because there's not like sometimes you can think about like, okay, if there's teams that have like coaching staff overlap, then like, but I'm trying to think of like Saints coaches that have went to the Titans or vice versa, you know?
Favorite running back.
Who's my favorite running back? Oh, you're right. Yeah, absolutely. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Peterson?
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Been in the Titans?
Yep, for a tiny bit. When Derrick Henry got injured in 2021, he signed with the Titans for a tiny bit. Dude, absolutely. Yeah. Adrian Peterson low-key works for a lot of these temes. Nice. Hey, 295 ain't bad, though. 295 ain't bad.
Whether it's basketball, it's football.
Oh yeah.
Green.
One of these days we'll do it. We'll get you on a hoop grid so you can flex your knowledge. But
alrighty.
Hey, that was a perfect grid though. We did it to completion, as we were talking about. All right. Thank you for being a good sport. Thank you, chat, for helping out. All right. That was a nice little grid right there, right? Just warming up our brains a little bit. Admittedly, my brain was going a little bit slow too. Like Adrian Peterson, man, come on. My childhood hero, right? Who never ever abused a child ever. That just didn't happen.
Isn't his son doing pretty good for him? Like,
I have no idea, to be honest.
I'm
not locked in on his son's life. Maybe I should look it up. Or I don't know. I do remember like one of his there's like something that happened to one of his children like
something
back in like 2013
children.
Well I'm not gonna get into that right now actually, but it's not like that necessarily. But what's up, Sebastian? Asking what am I wearing there. Long story short, this ties in with the little stream that we did yesterday. This is a punishment and a reward at the same time. And honestly, I think it's like more of a reward for me at this point. I don't know. I just love pulling out the Chewbacca fursuit from time to time. It's cozy, it's warm, and yeah. Yes, game solved. He indeed, man, that was quite the story. I was 13 years old and I had to watch my childhood hero fall from grace and get suspended for beating his kid. That was a whole thing. Right in like the middle of the Ray Rice thing too. Like there was a whole time. There's the domestic violence era in the NFL. Anyways, let's talk about fantasy football.
The NFL's in its domestic violence era.
I mean, it was like on the news, and it was like the whole it was a whole thing. Which I mean, rightfully so, right?
Adrian Peterson kind of gives child abuser.
Respect women, you know. How brave of me to say that.
Heard it here first.
Let's check in on the Dr. Pigskin Fantasy League. It's been a minute since we've kind of gone around the league a little bit. I'm on my bye week right now. Thank goodness, because Lamar is out, and I think we just need to kind of regroup a little bit, you know? Let's take a look at the standings. I've had a couple people remind me that I'm down near the bottom of the standings right now.
Can we look at your tight end first?
But where's the standings at? Here we go. We'll view the full standings
here.
This is my league, and I'm in last, and it's chill and it's cool. But I'm going to say trust the process, right? I may be down in last, and I'm not trying to call people out here, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I've scored more points than 4 teams. I've just been very unlucky in this department, and I've had a few people that have tried to, get some players from me, specifically Parker. Oh, Parker's watching this right now. He was really doing a full court press, trying to get Bijan and Lamar from me. But we're gonna trust the process here. I believe that we can turn this thing around. I really do. Even though we're on a 4-game losing streak right now, I believe we can turn this around.
I'm 4th in points.
See, that's
Dang.
yeah. See, like we're in the mud right now, dude. Like we have been super unlucky with
How am I
points
winning 4?
against.
Dang. I mean,
know.
you just said that. Obviously,
It's just unlucky, right? I mean, like
that's insane.
against Gabe, I had a really bad beat. I suppose bye weeks. That's true. You're right. That's true.
I didn't know bye week started right away.
No. See, we're ignoring that. We're pushing agendas. We're ignoring that. No.
You delete comments.
But that's fair, I guess. We're still trusting the process, though. I believe that like once this team gets healthy, we have our bye week
Yes, you were.
at a perfect time. We can lock in. We can hit the ground running here, second half of the season. I still believe in this team. I don't know, but you're down at the bottom with me right now too. Let's take a look at your team. Let's see how are we feeling right now about this squad right here.
I feel a lot better if Malik Neighbors was on the team.
Yeah, that is tough. Your first round pick getting hurt. That is kind of a bummer, but
just kind of.
It's not a bad team though. Like Warren's been good, Metcalf's been pretty good, Jordan Mason's been pretty good, May's been good. I mean, it's a solid team. You got Nico on your bye this week. Packers D. I mean, who do you play this week? Oh, you play Parker. No way. Nice. Yeah. Pearchef. I was talking with Kaden about your trade offers. Oh yeah. And I know I looked at your Lamar offer. I thought about it. I was like, you know what? We're gonna hold pat for now. Sebastian said, I feel like the domestic violence era in the NFL is ongoing. A little bit. You know, it's not great, but it happens. Actually, let's see. Okay, hold on. No, redact that. Hold on. No. Dr. Pigskin on domestic violence. It happens. No. I can't talk about serious stuff on this channel. Hold on.
We'll be right back.
So anyways, you've got an interesting matchup with Parker this weekend. It is the weekend. The stupid mouse still isn't working. But
it's not great, but it happens. Just remember that in 30 years.
One of the worst things that I've ever done on this channel. Dude, can you imagine if like Top Grossi was rating this channel right now?
Georgie's really rubbing off on you.
Oh my gosh. Pearchep had the most points last week, 160 points. Okay, I see you, Beast. Let's go. Look at that. Playing against Laywell this week. Oh, Brees Hall's got 0.7 right now. You got Bo Nix going and Sutton. Eagles D. Hey, you know, that's just what happens when you play the mighty Giants, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, hey, happens to everyone. Not everyone can topple the mighty Giants. But yeah, we got a pretty competitive league so far, I'd say. Man, this bye week came at a good time. No.
I can't wait for the Dr. Pigskin edits to come out. It just goes that to a drop.
I can never run for office now because of that.
Those 30 years are done.
All right. Yeah, my team sucks. It's stupid. Anyways, 11th of 11. That's chill. All right. Well, is there anything? Does anyone have any fantasy questions? Like anyone send their lineups last minute here? I think all my lineups are good. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, I might get smoked in this league. We'll see. I'm super banged up right now.
Sure, let me pull up my other league.
Go for it. Yeah, absolutely.
May as well while I'm here.
Yeah, Bucky's out. I've got Bashil Tootin and Kamani Vidal starting at running back, which is kind of tough because Mason's on his bye and Bucky's hurt, but we'll make it work. And then this one, This is the one where people keep trying to take Nico Collins from me. I'm like, no. But,
Someone's trying to take someone into every league from you.
Yeah.
Not worried about it.
We're okay. Let's see. That's like my only good team. You're 9-11 and 9 of 11. I thought you meant like you're okay. I was like, you get a 9-11 the league. Hey, you know what? Real teams start at the bottom and then grind their way up to the top.
Ooh, okay.
Joao's on the fence on starting Love or Stafford.
Who do they play?
So Stafford plays the Ravens,
Yep.
who do not have a very good defense.
Yeah, start Stafford.
Jordan Love plays the Bengals, who do not have a very good defense.
That's right.
See, I know. I was like, immediately I said Stafford too. Like Stafford against the Ravens, that's a nice matchup. But also, see, here's something you have to factor into because I feel like both quarterbacks are fairly even, I would say. One thing that I might actually consider, you have Dobbs in your lineup as well. I mean, if you're thinking about game script, which game is more likely to turn into one where both teams are throwing the ball a lot? Honestly, it's even though both opponents have their backup quarterbacks in, it's probably Packers-Bengals, right? Just because, like no Lamar for the Ravens really kneecaps their offense. I mean, we saw how bad it was last week, right? Their only hope is really just it's Cooper Rush, man. Yeah, I mean, their only hope really is just like hoping Derrick Henry goes stupid or something. I might lean Love, honestly, just because even though Flacco's not great either and he's a backup quarterback, there's probably a more likely world where Flacco at least can like chuck it up a little bit and like, oh, maybe it's tied at halftime or something versus like
right.
We'll get into like some of these matchups, but it wouldn't shock me if the Rams just kind of controlled this game against the Ravens a little bit.
Fair.
Wouldn't surprise me if they like ran the ball a decent amount with Kyron because that run defense is pretty bad. They'll feed Puka, like Stafford will throw some.
Oh yeah.
This is great. This is coming from Mr. Matthew Stafford. I'm going to say play Love, honestly. Especially if you've got Dobbs, too. You can get a nice little stack going.
That's a good pick.
I'd go Love, but you can't go wrong with either, honestly. That's not a bad spot to be in this week, deciding between those two quarterbacks. This rate, you're going to beat Eric, but it happens to Youngson. You know what? It should not happen. That's my stance. It should not happen. Anyways. All right. Well, let's dive in to the meat and potatoes of this show. This is my favorite part every week. Diving into each matchup, giving some takes, making some predictions. Kaden, I know you said you were doing your homework. You've got a few interesting takes here for this slate. Well, we'll dive into that here in a sec. One more fantasy question from Game Solved asking Zay Flowers or Rico Dowdle versus Dallas. Ooh, I might say Zay just because I feel like Ravens might be playing from behind, and I mean, especially with a backup quarterback, I feel like it is going to be a lot of shorter stuff, a lot of screens, stuff that Zay Flowers is pretty good at. I don't hate Rico Dowdle versus Dallas either because like that run defense is rough, and as we saw, man, that Panthers running game is pretty mighty. You got the whole revenge game aspect. I think I might lean Zay Flowers though. I could see a world where I love the Panthers, man, but that defense kind of scares me, and just like we could see the running game get taken out of it a little bit. I might lean Zay Flowers. Do you have a take for Zay Flowers or Rico Dowdle?
Not for that one. I'm trusting what you say on that one.
Okay, let's go. All right. Well, here we go. We've got some good games here today. We still got Broncos Jets going on right now. Looks like it's still 10-6. Nothing too crazy going on across the pond right now. Just checking in on that game every once in a while. But let's get started with a game between two teams that were kind of, I don't know, like not necessarily seen as playoff teams. Well, maybe the Cardinals were, but we've got Cardinals versus Colts, as I gotta fix this real quick. The Colts, man, they're red hot right now. I mean, they've only lost once, and it was a good close loss to the Rams. Every week, this Colts team looks more and more for real. Daniel Jones looks more and more for real. They're big-time favorites in this one. They are 8.5-point favorites. It's at home. Cardinals are just coming off like truly one of the most unserious losses that I've ever seen. Blowing that game to the Titans, they dropped to a losing record. Caden, what are you watching for in this game? Who do you like here? Colts or Cardinals in this one?
I'm busy not tearing up at game solved comment.
Oh, let's go. Thank you.
Moving stuff. Wow. Sorry. What did you say?
Colts, Cardinals. Who do you like in this one and why?
Tyler Warren. That's all.
Nice. Okay.
Tyler Warren. I love Tyler Warren.
I like that.
I love Tyler Warren.
Yeah.
But I'm taking the Colts on this.
Yeah.
I like they're sneaky good this year. I mean, I think they're going to crash and burn at some point, but I don't think this week is that week.
Yeah. And see, it's getting to the point where it's like not even like that sneaky. I mean, and you look like I'm still like watching them a little bit, right? Because we've seen like 7 years of Daniel Jones not be a good quarterback, and we've seen plenty of cases of like the Colts just kind of shoot themselves in the foot a little bit, right? But they've done it against good teams. Like they went out and they beat the Broncos. Like they played well against a good Broncos defense. They honestly, they could have beat the Rams, right? Adonai Mitchell doesn't drop the ball near the goal line, and like just a few silly mistakes. Like they looked like they were on the Rams level in that game. You know, like they've been playing good. Their defense has been good. I think it's probably going to be between them and Jacksonville for the division. I certainly wouldn't go as far as to say as like, wow, the Colts are real deal Super Bowl contenders, but it's getting to the point where I'm starting to think like, man, I think they're going to make the playoffs. I really do. Like, and some of the guys that they've lost on the offensive line, like that hasn't mattered as much as I thought it would. And Tyler Warren has been such a beast, man. He really has. I might have underrated him a little bit going into the season.
So happy.
The Colts don't need another pass catcher. They've got plenty. They don't, but by golly, man, they scheme him up. They get him the ball in space, and he is good with the ball in his hands. So even if it hurts my Josh Downs agenda, whatever. It's still good football. It's good stuff. Cardinals defense isn't bad. I do think an interesting matchup would be Jonathan Taylor versus the Cardinals run D, because they have been playing pretty well this year, but I don't know, man. This team just kind of feels like it's spiraling right now. They've lost 3 straight, and I mean the offense is just so disjointed, especially like losing both of their running backs now, and it's with a team that likes to run the ball. I'll take Indy here. We'll say Colts 25, Cardinals 20. How about that? Nice little weird score, but we'll go Colts here.
Okay, 25.
Do you have a score?
I'm gonna go 24-14.
24-14. Okay, I like
Colts.
it. The crossing, it actually is the crossing the goal line matchup. That is absolutely, yeah, that's a truth bomb right there. These are the two teams that have made the biggest blunders as far as dropping the ball before scoring. That's crazy. You're absolute, dude. Okay, here's something to watch for in this game. I know for a fact if like someone's on a breakaway, they're going to be holding the ball like this when they cross the goal line.
Either team.
Yep. All right, that's a great point, Sebastian. All right, but well, yeah, we're both on the Colts here. I feel like that's pretty safe. I don't know. Every week they feel a little bit more real, and even if real doesn't mean Super Bowl, real might mean playoffs, and
it's true.
Maybe Dr. Pigskin was just a year early on the good old Colts.
Although we are in week, what is this? This week 6 now?
Yeah.
And the Vikings did go 5-0. That one year.
Okay, yeah. This dude needs to bring it up every time. We'll see. I guess. Yeah, that was a stupid season.
That was my favorite season.
That was the stupidest season ever. That was the stupidest season ever. Why aren't the Vikings playing this game in London? We're good. We've played enough overseas. You know, I don't know if you guys saw. I don't know if you saw this, but that Will Reichard missed kick from the game last week, where he missed the field goal. The ball hit a little wire on the camera.
Oh no way!
Technically, I mean, it probably would have gone in. Like, if you could see, like, the ball clearly goes to the right after it hits the wire. And so we're very fortunate that we didn't end up losing that game.
That's
because
insane.
I remember watching that kick is like, dude, he missed that by so much, and he's been so good for us. Yeah, the ball hit the wire, and there's just like a weird thing with the stadium that they're playing in. The Vikings tried to appeal it and get the NFL to remove the miss from his stat sheet.
That's the very least they could do.
And the NFL's like, nah. Well, here's what I'll say. For Will Reichard's sake, yeah, that's a bummer, and I get why, he's got contract incentives that he wants to hit and everything, and it's nice to see the Vikings looking out for their player. As a Vikings fan, That is the best thing that could possibly happen to the Vikings. We do not want a kicker who has not missed a kick all season going into the playoffs. That is the best thing that could happen to the Vikings.
Shout out Rob Anderson.
Oh yeah, I mean the Colts did it last year too. The Jonathan Taylor thing, dropping the ball. But all right, next game here. This one has had pop in seasons past. There's always been a little bit of a quarterback debate between these two teams, right? This is the Herbert Tua Bowl. These two fan bases aren't exactly fond of each other. We've had some good games recently between these two sides, but this one feels like the air's been let out a little bit. Super banged up Chargers team, a Dolphins team that's also kind of banged up and just might not be very good. It's in Miami. Chargers are looking to get right after losing 2 straight. And I mean, again, like their entire offensive line is destroyed right now. Caden, do you have any initial thoughts for Chargers versus Dolphins? Kind of a sloppy one here in Miami.
Hampton's out too, right?
Marion Hampton's out. Yep. I mean, it's tough, man.
I mean, the only thing I can say about this game is I would love to see if they can continue with the Quentin Johnston dominant season.
Yeah.
I don't know what is going on. I dislike it. I have Ladd McConkey.
Yeah.
So please stop, but I'll be excited to see if they actually do. It's impressive to see what he's doing this season.
Yeah, I mean he's actually catching the ball. They're like getting him on different types of routes. Like it's crazy to see Greg Roman offense like actually get a little creative with the passing game. I picked.
Is he new this year?
No, he was there last year too.
Okay,
but he's always been Harbaugh's guy. His little thing is like, he's really good at like scheming up run games, but like the passing games have been terrible. If you think of like early Lamar Ravens or like the Kaepernick 49ers,
True.
like he was the run games are nice, but like just a very like static, like dumbed down passing game. And then like, as soon as the Ravens get rid of him, all of a sudden like they're doing all this crazy stuff in the passing game. But I picked the Chargers in this one. I'm tempted to switch up to the Dolphins, which might sound crazy. I could see this being a slight trap game just because, man, like this Chargers offensive line kind of felt like a ticking time bomb even when Joe Alt was out there, just because like it was a very thin unit. Like it was really just like the 2 tackles holding everything together. Now both Slater and Alt are out. And the one thing that this Dolphins defense is still kind of good at is they've got some good pass rushers. And, I mean, there's no Hampton now either for the Chargers. I could see a world where this game is, like, super messy and sloppy for, like, 50 minutes. And it's tied, like, 13-13 or something. And then Achane or Waddle breaks off, like, a 60-yard play. And the Dolphins squeak this one out.
That's fair. I don't hate that.
But as Game Solved is saying, Mike McDaniel's 6-0 in games that would bring him below 500 in his coaching career. This is Game 7. Interesting. I didn't know that actually. That's a good stat to pull out right there. It's still hard to bet against this.
Win on like Game 7.
True. I mean, yeah, like it's hard to bet against Harbaugh. It's hard to bet against this Chargers defense. Herbert's still playing really well. And the Dolphins defense has been kind of rough outside of like a few exciting young pass rushers. I'm going to go Chargers, but I don't feel great about it. I'll say Chargers 23, Dolphins 20. I think this is going to be a closer game than some people think.
I can agree with that. I said the Dolphins are very prone to getting a big play, but I think if you're picking the Chargers here, you're betting on Herbert.
Yeah, that's a bet I feel decent about. He's 29-29 right now. I suppose that makes sense, given like he's had some good seasons. But all right, it sounds like you're going Chargers too. Nice. All right, yeah. I'll have my eye on this game a little bit though. I don't know. And if the Chargers lose, man, then you start to get a little concerned. They started out 3-0, but you start to get a little concerned. Like, man, can we really hold up? Like, is there gonna be a little bit of a collapse on the way? All right, we've got a few sloppy games to get through, but then we've got a fun matchup coming up here on the horizon. But
sloppy games. The Patriots Saints is that's my sleeper game.
Really? Oh,
I think it might be better than people think.
Okay.
Can we pull up Rattler's stats? And
Absolutely.
That is why, if you were going to ask.
I could totally get down with this. I can get down with some Spencer Rattler.
Rattler has been performing way better than any other. I mean, this is his second year, right?
Yep.
He'll perform. He's performing way better.
Nah, he's good.
With the cast that he has, he is performing well. I think this is going to be a sneaky good game.
I honestly like this take. I mean, hey, the Saints played the Bills last week, and that was a surprisingly close game too. And I mean, yeah, like Spencer Rattler being at 67% completion percentage. I don't think that a lot of people would have necessarily seen that coming.
The 6-1.
He's not turning the ball over that much. He's handling pressure pretty well, and like all the stuff that made him hyped up when he like came out of high school and like first started in college. Like we've always known that he's had a crazy arm. We've always known that like he can do some cool stuff on the run. A lot of it has just been like maturity stuff, and like by all accounts he seems to have like really gotten humbled in college and matured and grown up a lot. And dude, okay, I'm actually glad we're talking about Spencer Rattler because we haven't talked about him much. I honestly think if things keep going the way they are, like the Saints could have a high pick, but I don't know that they should take a quarterback next year. I think you got to see what you got with this guy. I think he's been really impressive, honestly.
If he can do this the whole season, I think it's worth at least one more season.
No, he's been good. I actually this is a sneaky good quarterback duel right here. That's a great take right there. All right, Patriots versus Saints. Also, what's up, Brent? Good to have you in here, dude. I feel so bad. we were streaming last night, and like legitimately, as soon as the stream ended, you popped in there. I saw your comment, but it's good to have you back in here today, Brent. Good morning to you. Game solved is saying Saints are the best worst team. Sebastian is saying the Saints beat the Giants, the best team in the NFL by miles. Yeah, see that's like if you can play like that against his sick Giants defense, you know. But it's a smaller line than you'd think, right? The Patriots are 3.5-point favorites. The Saints are a 1-4 team.
I said this record does not indicate it, but I mean, love the Patriots and they're a good team, but and I said the record does not indicate it, but the Patriots are like they're a new good team.
Yeah.
So they're still very prone to slip ups.
That is true. Yeah, I mean they and I say this as someone that loves the Raiders, but they lost to the Raiders week one. You know, like yeah, they're riding high coming off probably their biggest win since Tom Brady was their quarterback, honestly. And I don't hate this as an upset pick. I'm gonna pick the Patriots, but I'm gonna lob up a little upset pick for you here. Do you have the stones to pick the Saints?
I'm going. Family Channel. Screw it. Why not?
Let's go. I love it.
I'm taking it.
All right.
This is my game. This is my sneaky good game. I'll take the upset.
I like it. You know, the Saints offense has been solid.
The Patriots, though.
And one thing that I was kind of keeping a pulse on this season that I wanted to watch a little bit with the Saints was Brandon Staley coming in as their DC. I've always weirdly liked Brandon Staley, right? The defense is playing a little better than you might think, and they're playing hard. And I think this is just like free Brandon Staley praise. I don't care. It's when you're 1-4 and your defense is playing hard, that's usually a good reflection of coaching. And I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't think it was as bad of a hire as some people made it out to be. When last year, when KOC, Matt LaFleur, and Kyle Shanahan were all in a bidding war to get him on their staffs, I think that says a lot. So I don't know. All right, Saints upset pick. I like that. I like that a lot. We'll be keeping our eye on this game.
Did the homework.
I love it, dude. Saints upset pick. That would make a lot of sense, right? You get the emotional letdown after such a big win for the Patriots last week. You maybe get a little bit of a hangover. Oh, all right. All right. I like that. I was not expecting a Saints upset pick, but you kind of sold me on it a little bit. Let's go. All right. Next game. We got these two teams coming back from across the pond. A little bit of a divisional rivalry here. We've got the Browns and the Steelers in Pittsburgh. This is low-key my upset pick a little bit. I did pick the Steelers. I know, it's not actually an upset pick because I picked the Steelers on the picks competition. But I am tempted to switch it to the Browns a little bit. Dylan Gabriel making his second career start looked pretty good against the Vikings. They had some training wheels on the offense. He wasn't asked to do anything too crazy. But he looked better than Flacco. And you can kind of see what they're trying to build. You can kind of see what Stefanski wants out of this offense. Fannin looked great. The running game looked great. And he got the ball out quick. and against a tough Vikings defense across the pond, right? Tough international game. He looked all right. He's got another nice test here today against the Steelers and Mike Tomlin. What do you think about this game, Caden?
I mean, this is always a classic. I mean, it's a fun matchup.
Oh,
but
yeah.
as far as pick, honestly, I think I've got the Steelers in this one.
Okay.
I do like the Browns defense, and as much as I don't want to say anything positive about them after what happened, they're a fun defense. I don't know. I like Garrett. I love Mason Graham. I mean, I'm forgetting that linebacker's name.
Carson Schlesinger. He's good.
Insane.
Yeah.
They're fun. I don't know. That's all I got to say about them because I don't like them right now. I'm mad at them.
Yeah, it's understandable. Screw it. I'm changing my pick right now. I'm gonna pick the Browns. I don't know. I like this defense in this matchup a lot. I think they could maybe run the ball on the Steelers a little bit. Steelers defense, low key, has not been amazing this season. Hold on, I gotta find it. Let's see. Where'd it go? Fantasy home. We're gonna switch our pick right now. We're standing on business.
On it, yeah.
I am gonna pick the Browns in this one. I was flirting with this one a little bit.
All right.
I don't know. I think you can get their linebackers a little bit, especially in coverage. I think this could be a big Harold Fannin game. Let me see. I don't know why I can't find it for the life of me here. Games home. Here we go. Pigskin Pick'em. I am switching my pick right now to the Cleveland Browns to upset the Pittsburgh Steelers. Let's go. All right. I don't know. I worry about Rodgers maybe getting sacked a lot in this one. That's something that hasn't fully come to fruition yet. Right? Even against the Vikings, Rodgers took some sacks, right? The offensive line is okay. Rodgers holds on to the ball a lot. I mean, when he gets the ball out quick, the offense looks good, but I don't know, man. I think it's going to be tough to just do the whole paper cuts, march down the field, quick strike against this Browns defense that will get up in your face, run a lot of press. They're going to dare you to beat them downfield. And as good of a downfield player as DK Metcalf is, or as good of a downfield throw as Rodgers is, they haven't done that this year because I don't think they've necessarily trusted their line to hold up that much. And I don't know, Judkins could get going. And I really like Fannin in this game against Patrick Queen and these Steelers linebackers. I'm going to go Browns road upset. All right. I tried to. Maybe I got a little inspired by your Saints take. We both had to have a good upset, right? I'm going to go Browns over Steelers. I don't know. Brent says Steelers are going to win 9-7 off some BS. I mean, that's usually how these matchups go, right?
Tomlin coded.
Either that or 66-0 Steelers or 74-0 Steelers. Those are the other predictions we've got in chat right now.
It's going to be 6-7.
6-7. I'm sorry.
Chewbacca hitting 6-7 on stream was not on the bingo card.
6-7. All right.
Clip that.
Oh my gosh. Pearchap says, I did not expect the Steelers to win the division this year, but Lamar and Joe are both banged up. The Browns are the Browns, enough said. Am I stupid for thinking the Ravens could still win the division even if they dropped to 1-5? I don't know.
No, that's just your bias because you have Lamar.
No, it is. Yeah. And maybe I'm not even a hater. I like Tomlin. I'm sorry. I don't trust this Steelers team. They don't pass the sniff test for me right now.
They seem like frauds.
I'm just kind of looking at them we'll see. We'll see.
Sebastian, I mean, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to age drop yourself, I will happily explain it to you.
All right. Next game. This is kind of a fun one, actually. This is a little bit of a full circle moment. This is a moment of reflection. This is just something to think about where we were back in last December. We've got the Dallas Cowboys versus the Carolina Panthers. So, the reason I say this, last time these two teams played was back in last December. I was doing the pregame stream, and I was wearing my Cam Newton Panthers jersey. And the reason was because in this matchup last December, that was the first time since almost 2 years that the Carolina Panthers had been favored in a game. And it was just kind of the sign of the Panthers' upward trajectory. Bryce Young was playing so well. Dak was hurt. Everyone was so excited, right? It really started to get my Panthers love out of control a little bit, right? And I'm glad that I backed off a little bit because it's just been such a weird season for them.
Has.
Here we are now. I feel like I hate to overuse the term must-win game, but I honestly feel like if either of these teams want to make the playoffs, they kind of got to win this one. Maybe not so much Dallas, but if Carolina wants to like get their season turned around, this is the spot right here against the Cowboys defense that is a little susceptible to the run and just, well, I mean, susceptible to everything. Like Tedero McMillan could have a nice game in this one too. Cat.
However,
for as much as I worry about this Cowboys defense, I don't know, man. This Panthers defense might be worse. I mean,
it's a lot of bad defenses this year.
There really are some bad defenses out there. A lot of defensive injuries. A lot of, we've said this a lot already, right? I mean, we were looking at the Ravens a little bit. Cowboys 32nd ranked defense better buckle up. I mean, it's not good. It's not
32nd ranked, yeah.
And it's just so frustrating because the offense is so good. And it's like, dude, could you imagine how good this team would be if they had a top tier defender? Could you imagine how, like they honest to God, I truly mean this, man, with how the Eagles have looked, and they like played the Eagles well. If they had Micah Parsons, they would at least like be in the conversation for winning the division right now.
Kenny Clark.
I
mean, they have Jake Ferguson. There's no reason they should be losing.
Truly. Like, there is a world where they're, like, 4-1 right now with, like, the tie and then the loss that you, like, man, I don't know. That just it's frustrating for the Cowboys a little bit. I like the take that you've got game solved. I know the Cowboys can score 30. It's up to see if the Panthers can as well. I certainly trust the Cowboys offense a little bit more than the Panthers in this one just because, look, I love Bryce Young. I was kind of bought into him going into the season. But the truth is he's still been a little hit or miss. Just like his size really has kind of hampered him a little bit. He really just can't push the ball downfield as much as you'd like. And he's one of those guys where if he has a clean pocket and he can just like set his feet, like he's great at reading things out right. But if you have to move him just a little bit, if he has to like throw across the field, it just takes so much. He has to like get on his tippy toes. Like as much as I'd love to support like my short king quarterbacks, you can tell, like, there still is a reason why, like, a lot of teams want, like, a 6'4" type of guy under center as opposed to Bryce Young.
Hear it all the time.
I'm obviously 6 foot. I'm not rounding up. I'm 6 feet tall. Man. Okay. I am going Cowboys in this one. Even with no CD, this offense is just rocking right now. I mean, Dak Prescott is throwing the ball across the yard. Pickens looks great. Jake Ferguson looks great, even though I keep saying he probably won't be second in the NFL in catches once CD comes back, but he has been pretty good. And I got to give a shout out, someone who I've not talked about on this channel, but who I kind of got put on a little bit last year. Someone who deserves some love, and you can kind of compare and contrast the team that he left to the team that he went to. But my man, Clayton Adams, who was the run game coordinator for the Cardinals, comes over to this Cowboys coaching staff. Cardinals run game taking a bit of a hit, and this Cowboys run game, which everyone, including myself, thought was going to be awful, has been good. Like, Javonte Williams has been good.
Very good.
They've been running the ball really well.
Counter offer.
What's up?
Trey Benson and James Conner are both injured.
Yeah, but even when they were in there, like, it was noticeably worse. Connor was solid, but like, I don't know, man. The Cardinals went from like having one of the 6 best run games in the NFL. Like even when those guys were out there, you could see a little bit of a difference. But that is fair. Like
I think it's fair to give the praise to what's his name?
Clayton Adams.
I think it's fair to give Clayton his flowers, but I don't think it's fair to hold that against the Cardinals as much, considering those two are just not playing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not saying like, oh, stupid Cardinals for letting him go, but it's just like. And it just speaks volumes. Like, I don't know. He's a guy that's gotten a lot of praise. I don't know that he'd necessarily be, like, a head coach candidate, but, like, I don't know. It was a great hire by the Cowboys. Oh, let's go. Okay, I see you, Brent. Okay, Beast. I love it. Game solved is heading out. Peace out, man. Hey, appreciate you tuning in. We just missed the Jags for you, but, hey, big game for your Jags today. Duval County, let's go. Let's be rocking, but appreciate you tuning in, man. Let's go. All right.
I got to explain 6-7.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
You don't understand comedy.
I mean,
I'm just kidding. Okay, since you're 22, you've got to know who Fetty Wap is.
1738.
And that's the easiest way that I can compare it to. I mean, we were going. I mean, you're only two. I'm 24. You're only 2 years younger than me. So we were going around yelling 1738 in school, and now kids are running around going 6-7. It's from a song. It's from a rap song. This is from a rap song.
21?
Yep.
I mean, that's, yeah. I mean, see,
yeah.
no, that's fair. Because I used to be in the same boat, but honestly, when you explained it like that, Kaden, it made sense for me too. And I mean, like, I think about like some of the memes that we were into in high school. Like, you remember like E, where it's just like Markiplier's face over Lord Farquaad, deep fried. It's like, dude, we thought that stuff was funny. Or like,
Neon
we
Cat?
laughed at like Yar SpongeBob.
That's because it's hilarious.
Well, some of us were, bro.
Yeah, some of us had
were.
culture. Just kidding.
Anyways, Panthers Cowboys. Brent was saying trap game. Panthers win 3-0. I mean, Panthers at home. Here's the thing. If the Panthers defense could lock in even just a tiny bit and keep the game close and keep the running game involved, I think it could be one of those games that's like, oh, fourth quarter, it's tied. Like, okay, Panthers. I just worry about like Dallas coming out and like scoring 20 in the first half, and the Panthers are down like 20-7, and like they just can't run the ball as much in the second half, and then like I don't know. I'm going to go Cowboys here. I think this offense is just rocking right now. They can throw the ball. They can run the ball. And I just do not trust this Panthers defense to get the stops they need. And when this Panthers offense is fun, but when they can't run the ball, it becomes a little less fun. So I'll go Cowboys here. What do you think?
Yeah, I like Cowboys in this one.
Nice. All right. We're both on the Cowboys in this one. Fetty Wap. Oh, yeah. She'll be mine. Sorry.
That was so out of key. I almost didn't know what song you were singing.
Yes, was it 6, 7, 9? Oh, it's 6, 7 again. Isn't that what it's called?
No.
No. Doesn't he have a song called 6, 7, 9?
Wait, actually,
Wonder when she'll be mine. She walked back, I press.
You might actually okay. Hold on. You might actually be out of the name, but
6, 7, 9.
Again, that's so out of so off key. It's fine.
Oh, all right. Well, while you get that pulled up, we're gonna pull up what might be game of the week.
What do we got next?
We got a banger.
That's a very
got a
yep. This
banger.
is my
great
favorite
game.
one. Well,
This could be. This is a statement
Okay.
game right here.
props to you. Hey, it's a song. You're cultured. You are valid in the hood.
Let's go. Sure. Well, I'm wearing my Chewbacca fursuit. Yeah. Let me just go to Zone 6 real quick, dressed like this. Anyways. All right. Let's go to Duval County. The game of the week. Two teams have a chance to make a real statement. Two young and up-and-coming teams. And dare I say, the Shane Waldron Bowl.
Oh,
Hey, pretty crazy. Shane Waldron's Jaguars, 4-1 right now. Pretty crazy, huh?
pretty
Hey,
crazy how BTJ sucks.
it's insane. Nah, he's just scared. That's a BTJ issue. He's scared to go over the middle right now. Seahawks versus Jaguars. You want to talk about a team coming off their biggest win in forever. Jaguars coming off a Monday night win against the Chiefs. Offense is looking great right now. Trevor played great. Travis Hunter, we're starting to finally see the vision with him a little bit. He got a good mix of offense and defense in that game. He had a nice fourth down stop guarding Travis Kelce. And then, I don't know if you saw that catch he made where they just chucked it downfield to him in the second half.
I'll have to look that up.
Dude, that is the vision of Travis Hunter right there. Just the fact that he can go up, climb the ladder, and make catches like that. I mean, again, we haven't seen like a true explosive, like 100-yard game from Travis Hunter yet. But what we saw on Monday, dude, that's why I get unreasonably excited about him. I mean, the jukes that he was putting on that little screen pass that they drew up for him, he looks pretty good, man. It was against the Chiefs.
Okay.
I think this is it. Yeah, it just great all around, man. I mean, just going up and getting it.
Ooh.
Yeah, man. That's what you got to do, man. You just got to chuck it downfield to him. Oh, Seahawks coming off a tough loss, man, and honestly, one of the best games of the year so far. Playing against the Bucks, 38-35. As I'm reminded every week, Sam Darnold looks phenomenal for Seattle right now. The defense is rocking. They got by the Bucks, but like, this is a good, talented, well-coached defense.
Says the person who brought it up himself.
Yeah, I know. Well, I have to do it sometimes, But team with Dr. Pigskin time. Yeah, the Giants already got their win, but spiritually the Jaguars are up there. Brent says Jaguars are getting humbled 21-7. Seahawks. Here's what I'll say. This might be a little surprising. I am actually taking Seattle on the road. Don't get me wrong. This is not like a negative comment about the Jaguars by any means, right? Like, I do like Jacksonville, and I honestly think it's going to come down to like the end between Jacksonville and Indy for the division. They play each other twice in December. I think those two games are going to decide who wins that division. I am going to go Seattle here. Joao was saying half the secondary is dead. That is true. Like, there's been some injury problems, but I don't know, man. Man, I'm looking at the injury report right now. That is kind of tough. No Woolen, probably no Witherspoon or Love. But the line is still really good. They're really good at defending the run. This is a really good test for this Jacksonville run game, which has been very good so far, like shockingly good. I know like Liam Cohen coming in has helped things, but like Etienne has looked great. Tootin has looked great when he's gotten some run. But this is probably like one of the three best run defenses in the league. And I say this as someone that loves the Jaguars, and I love what they're building, and I think the future is really bright. I do kind of trust Seattle a little bit more right now. I mean, if you watch that Monday night game, there's still just a lot of pre-snap penalties with the Jaguars. There's just been such a learning curve with picking up this Cohen offense, and especially with Travis Hunter. Like, that's been the one downside of him splitting time right now. Like, you can tell, like, he doesn't fully grasp the playbook, and like getting these calls in takes a long time, and they've had a lot of delay of game penalties. And I had this stat pointed out on a podcast, and like I truly couldn't believe it. I don't know if there's a way to me look it up, but like it sounds fake. But I believe like through like the first 4 weeks or whatever, the Jaguars already set the NFL single season record for most illegal formation penalties in a season. Through the first 4 games, or like we will probably see some pre-snap penalties. It's just been an adjustment for them. But I am going to lean Seattle here. I don't know if I'll say 21-7. I like Brent's vision with that. I don't know, man. And I think is Trayvon Walker still out for Jacksonville too? He might be back. That would be a big get for the Jaguars if Trayvon Walker was back against this outside zone run game of Seattle. I don't know. Joao's a little doom and gloom right now. No Derek Hall saying Seattle's cooked. The injury front, that is pretty valid. I mean, those are some of your best guys on defense right there that are out. I don't know. I'm gonna bet on Seattle here. I think I just trust them a little bit more in this one. The Jaguars have a wide range of outcomes. I could see a world where like their passing game goes stupid. They could also just like shoot themselves in the foot in this one a little bit. And Seattle's defense is pretty good. But what do you think? I've been talking for like 5 minutes now.
That's because it's your channel. I would say probably Seattle.
Okay.
I agree. This one could be a total toss-up. Why is it 49.8 versus 49.8? Why is it not 50-50?
I don't know what the math is on that, to be honest. They do that sometimes, like the ESPN matchup predictor. I don't know exactly how they work that out, but they do it weird like that sometimes. It like never adds up to 100. Maybe they leave space for a tie. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Maybe like 0.2% chance that there's a tie or something
That's
like
fair.
that. Maybe that's what it is. But
I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll roll with that. That makes sense. Yeah, no, I'm gonna roll Seattle.
okay.
Sam Darnold revenge game.
We'll say Seattle wins on a game-winning field goal, 24-21. But man, whoever wins this game, they're going to be getting all the love going into next week. Like if the Jags win this game and they go to 5-1, if they knock off another good team, it's going to be like, oh baby, like Jags are really like close to being undefeated, But
The Jags,
Their one loss was so stupid, too. It was a game they should not have lost to the Jake Browning Bengals.
I think they're a trap team.
The Jaguars or the Bengals?
Jags.
Yeah? Oh, okay.
Them and I think the Colts as well.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I will say, like, there's a world where both of them are in the playoffs. There's a world where they're both in the playoffs.
I think it might happen, but I also think it might be a free buy.
Yeah? Oh, okay. I can see the vision with that. I mean, just against, like, some of the big boys of the AFC, yeah, like... If you ran that game back, Chiefs versus Jags, in the playoffs, Chiefs probably take care of business. But I don't know. Those darn Jaguars, man, they're so pesky, aren't they?
We need to have an intervention at some point.
Hey, this year it's actually valid so far.
Again.
So far.
5-0.
Yeah, well, I mean, the Jaguars just 2 years ago started 8-3 and then missed the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying.
It happens from time to time, but Joe's traumatized by the Bucs game. No, dude. It's just like, they had the chance with the ball at the end, and then Levante David makes the play. That was a great game, though. I think, and it's easy for me to say.
The Browns.
Someone who's like obviously like the Seahawks aren't my favorite team. Like, you still got to be feeling pretty good about Seattle coming out of that game, right? I mean, that offense looks more and more legit every week. I don't know, man. I got to hand it to John Schneider. They might have cooked this offseason with some of the changes they made.
Is that the LA?
Well, no, the Seahawks GM.
Oh, okay.
Let's talk about LA and Baltimore, though. This is a game, it's a little bit of a bummer, because I think going into the season, this would have been probably one of my favorite games of the whole year. The last time these two teams played, it was an incredible game. Went to overtime, game-winning punt return for the Ravens back in 2023. Just a sick game all around, right? These are two of my favorite teams to watch in the NFL. But, of course, we can't have an honest conversation about this game without acknowledging that the Ravens team is just nuked right now. I mean, half their starting defense is out. Lamar is out. It's just not the Ravens team that we were promised going into the season, right? This could have been an incredible shootout, but I think it's fair to say now with all these injuries and with how good the Rams have looked that LA probably should be heavy favorites here, even on the road. I mean, I cannot trust this Ravens defense as it's constructed right now to get too many stops against a Rams offense that's just rolling. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know how much there really is to say. I think it could be easy to maybe say, oh, Stafford's going to go crazy, but I really worry about the run game more in this one if I'm Baltimore, right? The Rams running game has looked as good as it has in a long time this year. Kyron's been playing great. When he's not dropping the ball, Blake Corum's been pretty good. And, I mean, you're without so much beef right now if you're Baltimore. I'm looking at the injury report. I mean, even, like, Roquan's out now, and, like, Roquan hasn't been, like, great this season. I always click this, and then it just never takes it. But, like, you know what I mean. Like, all their defensive linemen are out. Roquan is out. Even when they were healthy, the defense wasn't that great. And I don't know, man. I feel pretty good about the Rams scoring like 30 in this one. And if the Ravens had Lamar, I'd say maybe they could keep pace. But with Cooper Rush, I don't know, man. I'm going to take the Rams here 30-20. Do you have any thoughts for this game?
No, I'm going to piggyback with you on that one. I'm taking the Rams. The Ravens are absolutely beefless.
Yeah. No beef. Dude, I'm still this is the first, I might be wrong. No, this is the first time we've seen the Rams since that Thursday night game against the 49ers. I'm still so sad that they couldn't win that game, man. It's just like, they're another team. We could do the woulda, coulda, shoulda, but like, this team could easily be 5-0 right now. Their two losses were that game to the 49ers where like they had all these fumbles and then they didn't get the fourth down and they had missed kicks. And then their loss to the Eagles where they had, 2 or 3 kicks blocked, like, whatever, maybe I'm caping for the Rams again, and I'm like doing all this coping, but like this, no matter what their record is, they might lose some stupid games in the regular season, but it is going to be the same story that has always been. This is a team that no one is going to want to play in the playoffs. They could come in at like 9-8 or whatever, and it's tough to say I like them over the 49ers for the division just because the Niners beat them and they've got all these divisional wins, but I don't know. I still feel pretty good about them taking the West when push comes to shove. Let me add the H in there and emphasize that. Anyways, yeah, we're both going with the Rams in this one. But It is a bummer, dude. This could have been one of the best games of the year if both these teams are healthy. We'll transition to maybe one of the worst games of the year. Good Lord.
Yeah.
If you're not a fan of either of these teams, look, I try and, like, get excited about everything and, like, tell people that there's a reason to, like, root for anything, you know? I'm going to be real with you, man. If you're not a fan of either of these teams, I don't know why you'd be too tapped into this game. We've got Titans Raiders. The battle of two 1-4 teams. Two teams that are just playing really sloppy football right now. I mean, I like the Raiders a lot going into the year, but it is just, on so many levels, it has just not been what I've expected. Geno has been bad. Like, I could admit, like honestly, the turnovers have been bad. The defense has been bad. Like, just not well coached, and that's the thing. Like, I thought, oh, like, Pete Carroll, nice-looking coaching staff, like, they should at least be sound, even if they're not, like, loaded on defense. But it's just like they're making mistakes, they're getting penalties, they're blowing assignments. They're getting killed through the air, you know. It's literally just Max Crosby and a bunch of NPCs right now. And then they finally get Genty going in the run game, but then they just blow that game against the Bears. I mean, it's been super disappointing for the Raiders because I was very excited for them, but I don't know.
The one thing I'll say is this very well could be the game for the number 1 overall pick this year.
I mean, that's crazy to say, but like both these teams are certainly in the running right now, right? I mean, the Titans should have 0 wins right now.
Yes.
Like, they got away with robbery in that Cardinals game, and like, for as sloppy as the Raiders have been, the Titans are making all these silly mistakes. They're like, guys aren't blocking on screen plays. Like, they don't know the rules when it comes to like clock management and stuff. And it's Cam Ward is like doing his best out there. I honestly think he's been all right. Yeah. But
like, look at these other 1-4 teams. You got Baltimore; they'll get out another win at some point. New Orleans, I mean, I've got them winning today.
Yeah.
Miami, they've got enough firepower where they could pull off an upset with just some big plays. Cleveland, they've got a good enough defense; they'll hold someone to, a shutout. I think this could be the number 1 pickoff.
I don't. That's not a bad take, honestly, and I don't think that this would have necessarily been on a lot of people's radars. But yeah, whoever loses this game might be in a decent spot to get the first overall pick. Is there a winless team in the NFL right now that I'm not thinking of? Why do I want to say there is for some reason? Maybe not. No, the Jets are winless, but they're playing right now. Yeah. But they're playing right now, and that game is. I mean, it's 10-9 right now.
I think they can get a win. I think they can fall ahead of these two teams.
They're more talented than both of
these teams. They are. They're more talented than their record.
Yeah. No, that's true. There's at least some good rookies, Cam Ward and Ashton Genty. You're right. I need to be more positive. But does Christine know about my feelings for Matthew Stafford? Nope, we're keeping that on the down low. I'll get You know, there's some stiff competition, right, Matthew? Oh, he's got the backwards hat. That's awesome.
Got my backwards hat on for you tonight, baby.
I gotta say, Sebastian, I loved your comment in the Discord about, like, the end of the stream felt like a kid finding out Santa wasn't real. Joel asking if I'd done any season simulations. You did one this week and ended up with a pretty weird divisional round. No, but that's a great stream idea. Maybe that'll be a little midweek stream that I'll do, like, around the trade deadline, we'll like simulate the rest of the season and see how it plays out or something. Madden? That's actually a good idea. Yeah, do you do it on Madden or is there like a website you do or something? But that's a good idea. We'll have to do that in the middle of the season. I like the idea. That'd be fun. So, what the heck? I'll pick the Raiders in this one. I don't know. They're at home. I still just don't. I think they're at least better than the Titans by a little bit. Genty could maybe get going in this one. I'll pick the Raiders. We'll say Raiders 17, Titans 10. We'll say a wacky 17-10 win. How about you? What are you feeling?
I think this is the one where Cam Ward can prove himself.
Okay, I like that.
I like Cam Ward. I like Calvin Ridley. I think it's just soft spots, and they'll probably end up losing, but I'm going to stick with the Titans.
Okay, and they've got Chigakonkwo, who's a good starting fantasy tight end. All right, where we're in the... Oh, here we go. All right, Caden, it's your time to shine because your team,
that's my
Green Bay Packers, we got up next. Big spread for this one. Packers hosting the Bengals. Joe Burrow making his Cincinnati debut. Packers coming off their bye week. It's been a minute since we've seen the Packers take the field here. What are you looking forward to here for this Packers game? What should we watch for when we watch the Packers here today?
I'm really excited to see Joe Burrow take the field for the first time in a Bengals jersey. I'm going to the biggest spread that scares me. Yeah. I don't like seeing that. It feels like a trap. Seeing this big of a spread feels like a trap.
Yeah, no, that's fair. How do you think this Packers defense might hold up? Does Burrow deep ball or Burrow? Good Lord, I said it too, dude. Does Joe Flacco
the first time too?
Does Joe Flacco and like him just chucking it downfield to these receivers, does that scare you just like a little bit? Do you think that like maybe they could hit a big play early and that like you just get a little rah-rah? I don't know. What do you think?
No, fully. The Packers are always prone to doing something dumb.
Yeah, that's fair.
Every year they get like the past 5 years they've been pretty highly. They've been put pretty high in the preseason standings, and it always scared. No, they never. I never think they should be put as high as they are this year though.
This year they look all right. Yeah, I think we could see some points in this one. I mean, Green Bay's defense is pretty good though, and I think like it could be easy to forget because like the last time we saw them, they gave up 40 to Dallas, but like they've still got all these guys on the line. They've got great secondary. They're well coached. I mean, I don't think Cincy's going to go out there and hang 40 on them. Packers might put up some points on this Bengals defense, though. And, I mean, coming off a bye, they have that extra week of rest, extra week of preparation. I struggle to – maybe this is famous last words. I struggle to see the Packers losing this one, to be completely honest with you. 13.5 seems like a bit much, but, I mean – I could see Jordan Love having, like, honestly, one of the better games of his career, just, like, at least from a stats perspective, like, whoa, like, Jordan Love threw for 400 yards today? Like, I don't know. I'll say Green Bay. I think this could be a good Matthew Golden game, too. Like, I could see him getting a play or two downfield.
I hope so.
I'll say Packers win. We'll say 35-24. It'll be like a good game for about a half, and then Green Bay kind of pulls away second half.
I would love to see that. Yeah. I mean, in theory, on paper, there's no reason that we should lose this game. But
yeah,
it just scares me seeing the spread that high.
No, that's fair. And I mean the Bengals, we've seen them like win a few games already. Like they've got the horses at receiver. Like we've seen this offense be good even without Burrow, and like maybe Flacco is like a little bit better than Browning, and even like Browning was not good last week, obviously, right? There's a reason they brought in Burrow, but like they kind of put up a fight against the Lions for just like a little bit. Like they hit some plays at the end, Flacco's going to yeah, he did play the Packers already, yeah. 2-0. Oh yeah, you're Connor now, by the way.
Sebastian, you think I've never heard that before? You think I'd get called that by every single teacher on accident throughout my entire life?
Gated circle dark dot.
My last name is O'Connor. Every single teacher has messed it up. The first week of school kills me.
Oh my gosh. Nah, you're Connor, bro. Sorry.
Connor, do you remember your homework? Caden? No, sorry, mister.
Did Hans do that once?
Yeah, I wasn't gonna dox him, but yeah.
I'll dox Hans. Oh man! Only after the goat Terran Arnold went out. That's true, and he's. Well, I mean, we'll get to Lions Chiefs here in a sec, but that was honestly a big loss when he went out. Talk about another injured defense, man. But this is actually a very spicy 4:00 window. I mean, man, we've got Bengals Packers, which is interesting. This next game, oh baby. Okay, Again, another matchup of super injured teams. I mean, I feel like that's been one of the stories of the season. It's just like everyone is hurt right now. 2 4-1 teams though. 2 teams coming off of huge, massive wins last week. One team's a little more hobbled than the other. 49ers are certainly maybe like the most banged up team in the league right now. Still without some guys. No Brock Purdy again. The Bucs are getting a little bit more healthy now, but they're now without Bucky Irving. This is one that I've gone back and forth a lot on. I'll let you take the lead on this one first, though, Caden. First thoughts, how do you feel about 49ers versus Bucs?
I'm going to just say Bucks right away. I'm a big fan of this team. I love Baker Mayfield. I have for a couple years. I think he's a perfect fit for this team. His attitude just seems to... He seems like a great leader. I don't know what went wrong in Carolina and... what was the team that
the Browns?
There was another team that he did like nothing for.
Rams.
That was the other team he did like nothing for. I mean, okay. He played a little bit and he did some good, but like compared to the other stints, did nothing. But Ibuka, insane.
He's good, yeah.
If Mike Evans was here, I will. If Bucky Irving, maybe this week, there's some question marks for me. And I could see 49ers pulling out an upset, Mac Jones riding that high. But I love this Tampa team overall.
Yeah. Yeah, their defense has been pretty solid too. Much improved from last year. I mean, the secondary has looked nice. Some of the young guys they've brought in have been good. As always, I mean, as long as Vita Vea is healthy, they have one of the best run defenses in the NFL. And I think that'll be the matchup to watch here because one thing that's like maybe not quite been on the radar, but should be noted for as like fun as this 49ers team has been, and they've made it work with like how banged up they are. They have been like surprisingly bad at running the ball. They have not had a great rushing attack, and it doesn't matter if it's been CMC or Brian Robinson or anyone. Like, this has been the worst, statistically, this has been the worst rushing attack from the 49ers, really ever since Kyle Shanahan has been there. And now they're going against like one of the best run defenses in the NFL. I could see a spot where like 49ers offense is just forced to be very one-dimensional. And man, it's hard to say that like Mac Jones passing 40 times is a death sentence because we saw him play an amazing game last week. And I will say, this is why I've gone back and forth on this, because I could see a world where like the 49ers passing game gives the Bucks some trouble, which might sound silly because I just gassed up the Bucks secondary, right? Jake Tungus, I think he could actually have a huge game here today. And so it's just something that's been on my radar. The Bucks defense does kind of struggle with some of those shorter passes over the middle, and I keep putting this guy on blast, and I'm not trying to like kill him. He's gonna be a target in this game a little bit, I think. I gotta give him props, dude. Like he clutched up at the end last week. He got the pick when it was needed most, right? But I mean that's what this 49ers offense bread and butter is it's like these little like option routes to CMC, and then it's getting the tight end going. I could see Jake Tungus having like 8 catches truly in this game. I picked him up in one of my fantasy leagues because like just my tight ends are banged up and everything. Even with no Kittle, like I think that could keep the 49ers in this game. But I'm with you in that I still think the Bucks are a better team. And the 49ers are another team where it's like it's really impressive what they've done. And I think they've got a decent shot to make the playoffs with how they've positioned themselves. But they're another team I'm just looking at them like, I don't know. Are you really that good? Like, especially like it's one thing that like, okay, Kittle will come back, Purdy will come back. Bosa's done for the year, and their pass rush is just done without him, right? Like, the secondary is still a little shaky. Ibuka could have a big game. I'll go Bucks in I won't say surprisingly close game. It is 2 4-1 teams. So I'll say Bucks with another wacky 1-point win. We'll say Bucks 29, 49ers 28. What are you thinking?
Score wise, okay. I don't really think so. I already gave it Bucks pick, but
true.
I don't think the 49ers are going to do it again. Even with this banged up Bucks team, I'm going to say 27 to 17.
Okay. Oh, okay. Big one for Tampa. I think Tampa would appreciate winning comfortably for once because they've had a heart attack for every game so far. I think they'd appreciate a nice 10-point win. But we're both on the Bucks for this one. I like that. I feel pretty good about Tampa in this one. I think what went wrong in Carolina is that it's Carolina. Hey, no. I mean, I was thinking it, but I don't want to say it. But I will say, just for a little bit more Rams praise. If you ask Baker Mayfield, he said this in a lot of interviews, he actually credits his time in LA for like turning his career around and just like he learned so much just from like being in that building and like that game against the Raiders, that Thursday night game where he led that crazy 94-yard game-winning drive when he'd gotten there like only 3 days before. Like it was his first game. Like he credits that game for like getting his confidence back and just like he wasn't crazy with the Rams by any means. Like that was like the only game they won or whatever. Like his stats weren't crazy, but he does. Just to praise McVay a little bit more,
course.
you know, he actually does give a lot of credit to like the few months he spent there, like getting him right a little bit. All right, we're gonna end things off here. One final game on the Sunday slate. This is a great Sunday night game. This is another one of those full circle moments, right? Here you go, Sebastian. This is your time, right? Also asking if I'm going to be live for any of the games this week. Probably not this week, but to make it up to you, I'll try and see if I can go live for 2 games next week here. But we're going to enjoy the games here today, and we're also going to be going to a little place called H Mart, which I'm pretty excited for too. But I'll make it up to you guys. We'll go live for 2 games here next week. But I mean, we're feeding you with double streams this week too, right? We had the Saturday stream and the Sunday stream.
Go check it out.
Oh yeah, true. Don't jinx anything Sebastian just said. Well, here you go, man. Think about the time these last 2 teams played. The last time these 2 teams played, it was the opening night of the 2023 season, and the whole thing was like, okay, fun upstart Lions. They didn't even make the playoffs the year prior. They were 9-8 team. It's like, okay, can they take that next step? Can they prove they're for real going up against the defending Super Bowl champs? And they did. And that was kind of like a tone setter for like, wow, like the Lions are here for real. This isn't just like a little flash in the pan. This isn't a fun Panthers closing out the season and then they're just bad again. Like this is like they're building something real here. A few years later now, and it kind of feels like these teams are just on such interesting trajectories where the Lions are like, they've maintained this level of being like one of the best teams, but they just have that final barrier to break. You know, they've lost their coordinators. They lost Frank Ragnow. They're still doing it. Going into Arrowhead, gets a Chiefs team where it's like, again, like they're just fighting against this attrition. Like all these guys that they've lost. You know, it's weird to see the Chiefs be 2-3 at this point in the season, like losing record at this point in the season. I picked the Chiefs in this one. I can't lie. Which maybe okay. I don't know. It's in like the Chiefs are favorites, which are interesting. I think, and it sucks that it's happening to the Lions again, right? But I honestly think like one of the biggest reasons behind me going with the Chiefs here, honestly, is like, dude, this Lions defense is just ravaged right now. They've got so many guys out. Their secondary is so banged up. Their defensive line is super thin. No Taylor Decker either, which is a big deal. I mean. And I gotta say, I gotta hand it to the Chiefs. Like, again, they're 2-3 right now. And I was a little skeptical of them going into the year. Weirdly, I actually feel really good about where their offense is at right now. They seem to have figured something out. Brashard Smith, their 7th round back, looks pretty good right now. Worthy is back, and that's just opened up so much. Tyquan Thornton has been kind of fun. Like, he's been good. Like, this is... Like, again, like they lost last week, but their offense looked great. And Mahomes played really well. And I just think, like, man, at home, this is a gotta-have-it spot for the Chiefs against a banged-up Lions defense. I don't know. I hate doing this. And this was, like, something I argued against a lot going into the season. But in a spot like this, it is hard to pick against a team that has just done this time and time again. And I really, like... You could make an argument that these are still 2 of like the 5 best teams in the NFL, even with how banged up. Like it's just so weird to say like the Chiefs are 2-3, but like I still think they're really good. I think they figured something out these past few weeks. I'm gonna go Chiefs. I don't know. What do you think?
When does Rice come back?
Next week. This is their last game without Rice.
I don't know. The Lions, even with the coordinator losses, they look good and they
do.
They feel like one of the few 4-1 teams that isn't a fraud, frankly.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I get not wanting to pick against the Chiefs, but I don't think I can pick against the Lions. I mean,
that's fair.
This season,
yeah.
I don't think I can pick against the Lions.
Yeah.
History means nothing to me, I guess.
No, that's fair.
I'm taking Lions.
I mean, that's exactly what I was arguing going into the season, right? Too much of the argument was, well, they're the Chiefs, but as someone that has like enjoyed the Chiefs in years past, right? It is a little refreshing to see this offense actually hit big plays again, you know? And I think that like that is something we could actually see tonight in a big game for once. And I don't know, this is another big spot for this Lions pass rush. Last time I challenged them, they answered the bell. Aiden Hutchinson played a great game against the Ravens. Al-Qadim Muhammad is like good now, which is kind of crazy. And Aleem McNeil is back, which is big. if you want to make a case for the Lions, which I'm totally on board with, right? I mean, the two things to watch are one, this Chiefs run defense is honestly like truly bad. Like it is actually like pretty rough. They honestly have one of the worst run defenses in the league. Not a good thing to have against the Lions necessarily. And a matchup to watch in this one is going to be in the slot, Amon-Ra St. Brown versus Shamari Connor, the Chiefs slot corner, who is kind of had a rough go of it recently. So I don't know, man. Saying all that makes me think, man, the Lions might have this, but I'm going to go Kansas City in this one, in Kansas City. I'm going to say we have a great game, though. I'm going to say Chiefs win 31-28. Comes down to the end just like last time. But, and you're going for the Lions, Connor?
I'm going. I'm not even going to type it. No, I'm going to address it. I'm good luck. Take it back. Say sorry.
Well, hey. There's no jinx because we both went on different teams, so I feel like that cancels it out.
Exactly,
right?
And if he's the jinx, how am I not the good luck?
Exactly. So it cancels out. Right. That was the Sunday slates. I don't know. We'll let the Monday night games marinate a little bit. There's two interesting matchups: Bills, Falcons, Bears, Commanders. Those ones are fun, but we'll wrap it up here with the Sunday slate. Bro, the Jets just took the lead. I see what you're saying now about Broncos being silly, Joao. Hey, let's go Jets, baby.
Is it a safety?
I'm down for a Jets win. It might. I mean, if it's 10-11, let's see. Let's pull up the play-by-play here real quick. Yep. Oh, was it intentional grounding safety?
Oh no, my king.
Wow, that's crazy.
No.
Interesting.
Not interesting.
Sorry, what's Bo Nix's yards per attempt this
I
season?
don't care.
All right. Well, we've got a few things left here. All right. Here. Now I have the chance to have no choice but to listen to you for this next segment, right?
Oh gosh.
This is one of the past where you've suggested something like, yeah, that's cool, and then I don't do it. So now that you're in the building, right, it's gonna be hard for me to say no to you, and say no to your face. But it's been a while since I've done this. I'm gonna be a slight degenerate today, right? And as I always like to say, just play responsibly, right? We're just doing a little $5, nothing too crazy. But, we did all right last time we did this. This was a while ago, but we're going to put together a quick little $5 pigskin parlay. I've got my man Caden here to help me. Oh, it's holding, actually. Okay, so it's not Bo Nix's fault. You're exonerated.
Let's go.
But I'll start us off. I'm gonna take Jake Tongas for something.
Tongas?
I think he'll have a good game today, and then I'll let you pick one here, Caden. Good old Tingus Pingus.
One of my favorite quotes of all time.
Okay, there he is. 32.5 receiving yards. Or we've got. Is that all we can do for him? Or maybe. I can't do catches for him.
Why are they soccer jerseys?
I don't know. That is kind of interesting. Prize Picks is weird like that sometimes. All right, hold on. Eventually, I will. Okay, here we go. There's more props. 9 fantasy score. I'll do 9 fantasy score, man. Maybe this is stupid, but I feel like he's gonna get fed. They like to do the short stuff with Mac Jones anyways, and I just feel like that's a matchup to watch right here. All right, and we'll throw in Igbuka too. Honestly, Ryan Nasty's in here saying bet Igbuka over yards to the moon. We'll throw that in there too. I actually like that one. We were talking about how he could have a good game today.
Yeah. Okay, who are the next 26 people?
The next 26, in the. Well, we'll let you throw one in here too.
Let me see what we got.
After we get Igbuka, 74.5. That is a little steep, but with no Mike Evans, I don't mind that. We'll do it. We'll do Igbuka. We'll throw it in for the homie Ryan Nasty, if it'll register eventually. Come on now. There we go. We got it eventually. There we go. 28 leg parlay time. I see that's where it came from.
There you go.
Joao's bending his rent money. That's not a good idea.
Pretty sure you're legally obligated to send it to us if you win.
But I like your optimism in me. USA versus Morocco is also on today. Let's go USA, baby. USA, Morocco in soccer. using a British accent, even though neither of those teams are British.
Nice.
But all right, who do you like today, Kate?
Okay, let me see. I'm a visual learner.
True.
I need to see what we got. Oh, it's one of those. I hate these things that have to scroll up to go down. It doesn't make sense.
That's how I said it. Yeah, that's how I said it. Because like you're scrolling up, like
you're
very
no, it's fine.
phone-brained,
You're a freak.
you know?
Yeah.
Like I'm a freak.
Okay. Let's see. I think I like Jonathan. I like Josh
Isaac.
Jacobs. Rushing touchdowns.
Okay. That's not bad.
I want to keep looking though. Javonte Williams rushing touchdowns is not bad too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's gonna be one of those. I think I'm going to go these guys because I think there's.
Nice.
I think there's less of a chance these guys are in a shootout.
Yeah. No, that's valid. Yeah, and if the Packers get close, they like to run. Well, that's not 20. I mean, that'd be pretty epic, but you know, we'll do 5 so we can do this all season.
139.
Yeah, you know, doing these.
Wait, okay, we do 139. I just want to see what the payout would be.
Just hypothetically.
Oh, it's not even
It's actually not that good. No, that's kind of a terrible deal.
Yeah.
All right, 5 to win 20. We'll submit it eventually once it lands on it. Morocco for the win, TBH. Hey, Morocco's team is kind of sick, honestly. They've always got some sick dribblers on. I could get down to a little Morocco action. All right.
Sure.
We're on to the challenge now. The Vikings are on their bye this week, and they won last week. So no having to split the G or anything like that.
What does that mean?
So usually if you like go to a bar or a pub, right, they pour the Guinness in like one of those like Guinness glasses, and it has the Guinness label on it. And it's custom where your first sip, you have to like drink it past the G on the Guinness. So that's like, you have to take like a big gulp pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Which admittedly would have been hard for me to do here because I don't have a Guinness glass. So I'd have had to like buy one or just like make an imaginary one or something. But
measure it out.
But yeah, I don't have to do that because we actually beat the Browns. Again, I had my whole geographical criticism of this last week or whatever, but next week is interesting. Next week, if we lose, I have to eat a cheesesteak and then recreate the Rocky running scene. And unfortunately, I know exactly where I would do it. I'm up on the 3rd floor at this apartment, and I know in theory a good cheesesteak spot. I actually haven't tried it before, but I would eat the cheesesteak and then I'd run up the stairs.
Keep in mind, I love cheesesteak.
Oh man, so we'll see. We'll see if that happens or not. Watching Sonic the Hedgehog with no food, drink, or phone would be crazy. I don't know how I'd do that on stream necessarily, but that's an interesting one too. But we've got some fun ones coming up here. The President's one would be good to do on stream. The 2 miles in Cowboys attire would be crazy.
Oh no.
The Domino's pizza would be crazy.
Which one's that one?
That's the Giants one. And then the end, the Packers one.
Whatever
the top comment says must be legal and not ruin my life.
Oh, I'm so excited for that one.
We'll see, man. We just won't lose that game. So you know how it is. But anyways, man, that about wraps it up here. Pigskin pregame. Appreciate you for joining me as always, Caden. It's good to have you in town. It's good to have you on stream. Before we wrap up, is there anything you'd like to say to the people?
I'm going to show off my pants one time because I'm shameless.
Okay, I love it.
I will be right back.
All right.
Talk to them more.
I appreciate you guys tuning in this morning. Go enjoy the games. Right? We've got a fun little Sunday slate coming up here today. Man, it's just another good day for football. Keep your eyes peeled for an update about my video. Like I was saying, it's hard to believe, but I still do make videos. I know it's crazy. It's been a minute, but it's written finally. Dude, I could spend like 10 minutes talking about how crazy this whole thing has been. Whatever. But yeah, man. Anyways. Show off your pants real quick for the people here before we head out. We got to see these pants.
Alrighty.
On. Peace out, y'all.
These are the pants that I made. I make clothes by myself, and most people watching right now don't know or care about clothes at all, for the most part, from what I'm aware. But just in case anyone watching in the future sees this, I pattern make these myself, I design it myself, and I sew them myself. So, go check out the Instagram. That's the thing.
Take off the pants.
Oh, yes.
Dude, I mean, that's how you're going to show off those, right?
I like your thinking.
Take them off on stream.
On stream?
But yeah,
okay.
no, it's...
But yeah, those are the pants.
Oh yeah, nah, we got to run a little promo, right? I got to put my boy on a little bit.
I have no shame. I'm not sorry, y'all.
Anyways, we're just two struggling creatives trying to make it happen. But
I'm a struggling artist.
Games to officiate. Well, good luck to you, man. Good luck to all of you. You guys have a good rest of your weekend. Go enjoy the games. Go enjoy your Sunday. I will see you guys all next week. I'll drop a little schedule in Discord. I'll make a community post and everything. We'll figure out what games are going live for. But it's good to go live in the morning again. Do another one of these pregame streams. It was a lot of fun. And everyone give a big round of applause to Caden. He killed it here today. It was nice to have a guest alongside me here for this pregame show. And next time you're in the A, man, we'll have to do this again. So A-Town down, baby. A-Town down. But I appreciate you guys. Y'all have a good day.